4.5 centuries ago, in the mountains of Japan, a white pine began its life long before anyone imagined it would become a legend. Today, that same tree stands in the Omiya Bonsai Art Museum, an ancient survivor shaped by 11 caretakers, countless seasons, and decisions that spanned generations. They call it Higurashi, a bonsai so refined, it breaks one of the core rules of the art. It has two fronts, both equally perfect. Almost no other bonsai in the world can make that claim. In this episode, we'll step into the heart of Omiya Bonsai Village, Japan's historic sanctuary of living art. We'll uncover the origins of Higurashi as a wild yamadori, follow its passage through generations of masters, and see how it became the symbol tree of Omiya's public museum. You'll learn why its twin trunk structure is rare, how its design achieves balance from multiple angles, and why experts consider it one of the most distinguished white pines ever cultivated. Before we begin, take a moment. Look at the branches, the movement, the age etched into its bark. What would you preserve if this tree were in your care? Tell me in the comments. Your answer says a lot about how you see this art. After centuries in private hands, bonsai like Higurashi need a place where their stories can outlive their caretakers. That place is the Omiya Bonsai Art Museum, Japan's first public bonsai museum, built at the heart of Omiya Bonsai Village, a community shaped by generations of craftsmen who relocated here after the Great Kanto earthquake of 1923. This museum isn't just a gallery. It's a vault of living history. Inside it, more than 100 masterpieces are preserved with the same care used by the artists who shaped them. But only a handful of trees are considered symbol trees, representing the spirit, discipline, and philosophy of the village itself. Higurashi is one of them. Here, under filtered sunlight, the pine stands on a platform designed specifically to support its form. Every angle, every shadow, every viewing distance is intentional. The museum treats the tree not as an exhibit, but as a cultural artifact, one that carries centuries of Japanese aesthetic tradition. Most visitors come to Omiya expecting to see bonsai, but what they actually find is continuity. Craftsmanship passed like a torch from one set of hands to the next, until a tree becomes more than a tree. And that's the environment where Higurashi finally found its permanent home. Long before it entered a museum, Higurashi lived a very different life. This white pine began as a yamadori, growing in the rugged mountains of Japan, shaped not by human hands, but by wind, snow, and the slow passing of centuries. It survived storms that flattened forests, and winters harsh enough to kill younger trees. That natural struggle created the foundation for its character: the dense needles, the textured bark, the gentle twist of its twin trunks. When bonsai masters first discovered the tree, it was already old, ancient enough that its early history is mostly unrecorded. But one thing is certain: Higurashi passed through many hands. The National Bonsai Foundation notes that trees of this age often change owners repeatedly, and Higurashi is believed to have had around 11 caretakers before arriving at Omiya. Each one made subtle decisions, shortening a branch, refining a silhouette, preserving a contour shaped by nature rather than replacing it. Across generations, these artists didn't try to dominate the tree. They listened to it. They allowed the twin trunk structure to mature naturally, developing a balance that feels inevitable, yet took centuries to achieve. The name Higurashi carries that spirit. It means, the one you can gaze at until dusk. Not dramatic. Not forced. Just a quiet acknowledgement of a tree that draws you in and doesn't let go. By the time the Omiya Bonsai Art Museum opened in 2010, Higurashi was already recognized as a Maiboku, a famous tree. It wasn't chosen for the museum because it was old. It was chosen because it represents the lineage of Japanese bonsai itself, the dialogue between nature's raw force and the humility of human hands. Today, when visitors stand before Higurashi, they're not just looking at a bonsai. They're witnessing a 4th-century collaboration between mountain weather, patient artisans, and the quiet persistence of time. Most bonsai have a single front, one angle where the story, movement, and balance feel the most complete. Every artist chooses it carefully, and everything else is built around that one decision. But Higurashi refuses to follow that rule. When you walk around this white pine, something strange happens. The true front keeps shifting. From one angle, the twin trunks open like a gateway, powerful, grounded, and classic. But from the opposite side, the lines remain just as refined, the branch hierarchy still flawless, and the silhouette still balanced. There is no weak side, no hidden flaws, no compromise. To achieve this level of symmetry and structural integrity, a tree needs two things: superior genetic material, which Japanese white pine is famous for, and multi-generational craftsmanship. Its branch pads aren't just positioned, they're negotiated over decades. Every branch must carry the right weight, taper, and flow, no matter which direction it's seen from. That's nearly impossible in a twin trunk composition. But Higurashi breaks the pattern. And that's why Omiya Bonsai Art Museum protects it like a cultural asset. A tree that can stand proudly from every angle is not just rare. It's a masterpiece made possible only by time, patience, and human devotion. When you stand in front of Higurashi, you're not just looking at a tree. You're seeing centuries of human intention suspended in living wood. Every curve, every branch, every silhouette is the result of decisions made by people who never lived to see the final outcome. That alone forces you to rethink the scale of a human lifetime. This white pine teaches one of bonsai's hardest truths. Not everything meaningful can be finished within your own years. Some creations are inherited, continued, and protected, not owned. Higurashi reminds us that craft can be bigger than the artist. And legacy is not what you complete, but what you sustain. Its twin trunks speak about balance without symmetry. Its two fronts challenge our idea of perspective. Its age defies our obsession with speed. And its presence, calm, steady, unhurried, shows that beauty matures only when time is allowed to leave its fingerprints. This is why legendary bonsai aren't just admired. They're contemplated. Higurashi is more than a museum piece. It's a reminder that time itself can be shaped, slowly, deliberately, and with purpose. From Takagi's private collection to its place now inside the Omiya Bonsai Art Museum, this white pine has survived wars, generations, and the quiet hands of countless caretakers. And today, it stands not just as a masterpiece, but as proof that beauty doesn't rush. It accumulates. If this story moved you, there's more waiting in the world of rare and ancient trees, stories that deserve to be preserved, told, and passed on. Here at Ethereal Bonsai, that's exactly what we do. We chase the legends, decode the history, and bring the rarest bonsai on earth into your hands. Thanks for watching. Stay curious, stay patient, and I'll see you on the next tree.